It's your boy J Flex.
And it's Princess.
And together we are
Siblings React.
Siblings React. Siblings React.
Siblings React.
Mm.
Siblings React. My singing's getting better.
Sure, if you say so. Today we're gonna be checking out another banger for you guys, another music reaction, and it's another Linkin Park one. You guys seem to be loving our Linkin Park reactions. We're gonna be checking out a video that both of us have not seen before. I don't think you've seen this. This is what I've done, official music video. So I'm excited to get this one. So far we've been loving Linkin Park. You guys have seen our reactions to them. Chester's voice, amazing. Revolutionising the scene.
Revolutionising the scene.
And yeah, let's just see what they're gonna do in this one, man. Apparently this is a deep one.
Okay, I'm ready for it.
Yeah, man, let's get into this one.
What have I done to deserve this?
Oh, that's deep already.
Get it?
You might be onto the theme already. Oh.
Okay.
That garage just went way back into the soil.
Where are you taking us?
Have I heard this beat before?
I don't know.
Yeah, where are you taking us?
Where are you taking us? Where are we going?
Ooh. Oh, they got some imagery. Ooh. This is getting deep already. Is that Vietnam War? No, Broski's got so much imagery going on so far. I can't even lie.
There's a lot happening.
You got all of these like iconic imagery going on, some religious kind of monuments and structures, and then we got some political kind of upheaval. I think I saw Theresa. What's that woman's called? That she's always giving. I might butcher her name. We got some civil rights stuff in there. We got the war going in there. You got people anorexic and poverty and all these things. Like this is deep. This is gonna be a deep one.
Stuff. This is some deep stuff, guys.
Yikes.
Lock in.
Yeesh. Let's go back a bit, man. The pyramids in there. 9/11 towers, Gandhi, George Washington. Oh, this is deep. Oh yeah. Obviously, that's the one you cooked as well. Prez, he's been showing this entire time.
It's going really quickly, guys. I don't have 20/20 vision. He needs to slow down.
I'm probably more aware of a little bit more of some of the videos I've been doing. But yeah, KKK's in it. But you can see the vibe he's doing in the music video. Everything he's shown so far has been kind of on that level. Some deep. It was even that part where I think there's a famous video of like black people during like segregation, Jim Crow laws, getting splash water on or something. I can't remember the context, but there's a lot that's going on. There's a lot that's going on. KKK. He showed. I'm gonna kind of see some of these videos though.
Yeah. Is there a way of us to slow it down so we can see the imagery?
Well, I'll pause it.
Because isn't that? What is it?
Well, Hitler. So this is definitely gotta be like Jim Crow. It's black and white. It's probably gonna be like 50s in that realm, 40s. Like where America racism. I think that's Cold War. I don't. That's not Hitler. That's not Hitler. Nah. That's Cold War.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
It's not Hitler though.
That's not Fidel Castro. I missed it anyways.
Oh, he looks similar to him.
And he's wearing different, I think, the uniform.
It looks similar.
I don't know what this war's representing.
No, neither do I.
Could be Vietnam War. It might be something else. Missiles going off, freaking rockets. Yeah, and you got the Ku Klux Klan.
Wow.
Yeah, serious. Yeah, man. Oh, they're definitely doing, you saw that.
Yeah.
You saw, let me just...
They do not care right now. Yeah.
When was that? Looks recent though. That's not like, that's after World War II.
That is them, fair enough to hit, okay.
That's a whole salute. Crazy.
Salute?
Yeah.
Yeah, there he is. There's Hitler.
I don't even know if I could show it. I think that's Fidel Castro though, low-key.
Yeah.
That might be him.
Yeah.
Because
there's all this imagery around history, like there's all this historical events like that are being tied into this video. Yeah, and then you got obviously we've got to include Hitler there. Yeah,
it's kind of touching almost everything in the last 100 to 100 years, something like that. And it's to say, whilst Chester screaming lyrics like have mercy on me and for, like to wash away what I've done. Like,
look at these guys.
You know what I'm saying? Like this is some deep stuff.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of horrible things that happen.
Yeah.
It's almost like a crowd to God to like look at all the horrible things that's gone on.
Yeah.
Please have mercy on us and forgive us for what we've done, because we've done some horrible things.
And we all have this horrible nature within us. I think that is this level of duality is where we think as humans we are more righteous than others because we're not doing as bad things as they're doing. However, we still have bad parts within us, right? Everyone has a dark side. Everyone has an evil side. Everyone has the capacity to do evil, right? Don't say you don't. Yeah. All right? And look at you.
And I think, to add to what you're saying, I think the thing is about it, because a lot of people that claim to try to be self-righteous, they'll try to act like I can never do it.
I could never.
But when you ask a lot of these people that did those horrible things, if they thought they were doing horrible things, they probably have some justified reason in their head that made them think. Because I'm pretty sure, like, even Hitler was, in his mind, at the time, he probably thought he was doing what was...
Doesn't mean what he was doing was right.
Exactly.
No.
So we can see with the aftermath.
Exactly. But even they've done experiments, like I remember learning about it in psychology. It was like the shock experiment where they were shocking people and taking it up to the highest voltage because they were told to, right? Yeah. And they thought that they were doing the right thing, when in reality that voltage they were going up to would kill people and it'd be fatal. And then you ask, these are normal people. These are people who, just like me and you, who are going into experiments thinking that they're doing the right thing for the sake of an experiment. Yeah. But if it was real, they could have killed a person, right?
And that's the thing as well. Like, even when you get even to go as far as terrorist attacks, like a lot of the time when people are doing those, they're doing it in their head in the sake of something good.
Right.
Like, I think it's rare, even with a lot of these, like, really, even the KKK, as racist as they are, are they still about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. As racist as they are,
they have deluded themselves
head, they generally
to believe what they're doing is for a good cause.
And
that is how a lot of people are moving from.
I don't think people naturally operate in a way where they're like, I want to do evil, and what I'm doing, I think is evil. That's why I'm doing it. Yeah. They just have some warts.
You have to delude yourself to a certain extent to believe that what you're doing is for the greater good, and it happens, and that can happen when you're in a cult.
And it can happen to anyone.
That happens, and it can happen to anyone if you're susceptible. And usually, this is the type of people it happens to: naive, inexperienced, susceptible people.
Especially nowadays, you know what to believe on the internet.
Easily swayed. You believe what you hear. You take it as the truth, and now you're going and you're shooting people. And you think you're doing it for the greater good, but you're not. And you only realise that, well, maybe when you're dead. Well, you can't realise it when you're dead because you're dead. But, you know, you see other people casting judgment onto others, like, how can you never do this? Yeah. However, you don't know what you would have done if you were there. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like, I remember Bill Burr, when he was talking about Coco Chanel and how she had to... I think it was doing the Nazi thing and she slept with a Nazi or something. And people were like, how could she do that? I'm like... But if you were there during the times where Hitler was around and you were literally gonna die if you don't like find a way to survive, you don't know what you're gonna do to survive. I'm not saying I would have done it.
God forbid you end up in that situation as well.
But you don't know what you have to do to survive. Yeah. People are doing things based on survival.
This is I mean, to be fair, we kind of gone on a bit of a tangent here, but it's to say, I hear some deep stuff.
It's deep.
Some deep stuff, guys. I'm telling you, some of this is how we are, man.
If you get it, you get it.
Sometimes these videos are making us deep stuff.
If you get it, you get it.
I hear it, though.
I'm not saying it's right. We're not condoning these actions, by the way. We're not saying that any of these actions are right.
I think they get what we're trying to do.
Hopefully you guys get what we're trying to say.
Because, I mean, it's just true. Anyone can fall... what do you say? Like, if you don't have full understanding what you're getting into, you end up being you're susceptible to being manipulated by someone else who does.
100.
You know what I'm saying? And it's very easy to do. It's very easy to do, especially if
It even tells in the, I don't want to get biblical, but in the Bible, in Proverbs, it literally says a naive or inexperienced person is easily misled.
Yeah, that's
and,
everything.
like and believes everything that they hear. So it's like, if you are someone that is naive, you can easily be misled.
Yeah.
Like, it's not something that is, you might think that you're better than someone because you haven't been in that certain position, but you don't know what it's like to be naive. You don't know what it's like to be easily influenced. And that's how these people end up getting in cults. And that's how people end up doing these bad things, because they've been misled by the wrong person.
And it's so, especially nowadays with the internet, you can get into some deep, dark rabbit holes. You didn't even know you're here, and you're looking at the world differently. Some real talk, man. Yeah. Yikes. Wow. Look at the visual. Oh, 9/11.
Oh.
Forgiven. Yeah. Wow. Testing atomic bombs.
Wow.
Oh yeah. But I love that.
You know what he's saying is actually biblical.
Oh, and the grass grows back at the end. It was shrinking. Now he's been erased. Grow
What
again. Start
he's
again.
thinking about is biblical. He's talking about forgiving himself
Yeah, that's biblical,
and
Jason.
for what he's done, right? And that is like literally a biblical truth, right? The Bible tells us to have grace and to forgive ourselves, right, for what we've done, because we're sinners. So in essence, the only way to be set free and to have a truly fulfilling life is if you forgive yourself for what you've done.
Yeah, and I think at least that's, you're right. I think that was the message that he was saying in this as well. Like, because even at the end, now that these sort of babies now, and he's saying erase what I've done. And I think he mentioned to forgive as well. It's only now, once you've forgiven and you kind of started anew, then now the grass can grow.
Exactly.
And you can.
And that's why the
over.
Bible tells us not to dwell on things of the past. Because at the end of the day, we are constantly renewing our minds. Well, you'd hope that if you're someone who's trying to be better, you're constantly renewing your mind. So you cannot dwell on the things of the past, because that was you in the past, right? And those are the mistakes that you made back then. But every day is a new day. So you have to forgive yourself in order to keep moving forward, or you'll be holding on to these like ideas that you suck and you're never going to be anywhere if you continue to stay in that mindset of like, I'm an awful person and I suck.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Whereas when the grass starts to grow and it starts to get greener is when you forgive yourself for the fact that, sometimes you do stupid stuff. You've made some mistakes.
Some people do really
stupid stuff. But most people can't relate to Hitler. So, don't know about you, but I'm not on that level. Like, I can't relate to that.
Yeah, and I guess that's the essence of it. Like, I mean, if he was to turn around one day and truly repent from what he's done and ask for forgiveness, like, who are we to not? But
that's going to sound like a crazy concept.
That sounds crazy, innit? Yeah.
But I completely understand.
That's the essence of true forgiveness. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, like, what like God can cover everything. Yeah. And it's to say, like, but that's why. It all depends on how you look at things, right?
It's your perspective.
We're obviously looking at it through the lens of like a Christian lens, right? But it's to say,
but even take away Christianity. It depends on your perspective as well.
Because some people aren't gonna think that you should forgive things. Some people are gonna be feeling like you should hold grudges, you deserve death, all of these things. Karma,
I'm gonna get my revenge.
You know what I'm saying? And how can you forgive someone who's done all of this? Like, But it also depends, because, and this is why I always say, like, you got to test the this sounds really attacking you, man.
Yeah, it actually is.
This one it's kind of like whatever your worldview is, however you want to go about life. I think it's the kind of thing you got to kind of test it out. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
if you
whatever you think, if holding a grudge is, if that's what
makes
you want to do and it works for you,
by all
test
means,
it out.
Test it
What I want
out.
to say,
right.
But as to say, yeah,
because that's the thing. Some people
messages.
don't identify as Christian, but they have the same mindset, right? Whereas they believe in a sense of.
No, I don't even know if he would say. I don't even know if
exactly he might not be, but some people have similar mindsets where they're like, well, why am I going to dwell on something that's no longer serving me? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that is really just what it boils down to. Whether you're Buddhist, atheist, whatever, it's like, are you allowing yourself to give yourself grace? You know, are you allowing yourself to say, like, I forgive myself for what I've done. Like, I forgive myself, right?
Yeah.
And when you forgive yourself, you can forgive others. When you forgive others, I don't know about you, but you just generally live a more peaceful life.
Yeah, I think that's the essence of it. Yeah, holding grudges.
It's just
holding grudges. I mean, I believe that you can't create nothing. You can't create something from nothing.
Yeah.
If you have hate, you can only give out hate if you have hate inside of you. And if you have somebody that holds grudges, that you kind of have this resentment towards people, that's gonna seep out into your everyday activities.
100%.
And I think
and you'll only see more of that hate, and you'll only because that's what you're projecting outwards.
Yeah,
so if you're sending your hate towards us, we can't feel it. Okay, there's a shield
100%.
and we're bouncing off back to you.
100%.
We don't need to respond to you with hate because we don't hate you. So if you hate us, that's your business, and you need to go look at yourself and think, why do I hate these two people I don't know?
I just told them about themselves, right? But yeah, look, I think in essence, as much as we were getting deep with this, I think the essence of this video is like about forgiveness. It's about like being able to acknowledge the bad things, but to be able to also grow and move on from them. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think that's an important message to have as well. 15 years later, the world is effed. We still here, but we still here, coming to the same music, just an undying.
But think about that. That was a message 15 years ago, and look at where we are today. Nothing really has changed.
It's even more true nowadays.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think people are getting way more divisive, hateful, resentmentful,
and hateful, and more hate is being projected out into the world.
My name is Optimus Prime. Okay, and I'm sending the message to Chester Bennington. Wherever you are now, we will never forget you. The legend never dies. Yeah, rest in peace, man. Because he's passed in it. This year is 2007. Optimus Prime. Because it's an Optimus Prime song.
Look at this one. He said, seeing this music as an adult feels different. You can't help but somehow feel like the human history so far is like a cycle. It's kind of eerie, and history always repeats itself.
Yeah, that's why it's important to learn history.
Yep.
Piece of habit.
Always repeats itself.
But yeah, man. Hey, rest in peace to Chester. Beautiful vocalist, and he was saying some real stuff. This was deep. I didn't expect this video to get as deep as it was.
Guys, we were not
expecting
this.
Apparently, this is also a Transformers song as well.
Oh, fair enough.
That might even be where I've heard it from. I don't know, but
it's deeper than that.
Yeah. But I thoroughly enjoyed this.
That's why you gotta get lost in the music.
Okay.
But if you guys watch the Eminem video,
if you know, you know. If you know, you know.
The sun has not left me alone today, guys. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on here.
Hey, but shout out to you guys for watching through to the end. We've somehow turned a 3-minute video into a 20-minute one.
20 minutes.
So if you guys are watching to this end, you guys are real ones.
Real ones.
Shout out to you guys for sticking through, and we love you guys. We appreciate you guys.
So
you guys
much.
are the realest of the real.
Realest of the real.
Yeah, man.
And you're operating on the same frequency as us, guys. We can feel it.
100%.
Love you.